Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the captains of this flight, number 230. Today we are.
Good morning, everybody. I have to jump on that comment because I really thought that was funny. A few months ago, maybe it was a year ago, I don't know. Last time I flew on an airplane, when I was in the airport, when they come over the loudspeaker and they make announcements in the airport,
Mhm.
you can't understand anything. And I thought to
Yep.
myself, how can I trust this company to be able to fly me in an airplane 10,000, 25,000 feet in the air, but they can't get a speaker good enough so that I can hear them in the terminal? I don't know.
I will go even further. How can a man fly a plane if he can't speak properly English? Because what they say when you sit in the plane, you fasten your seatbelt. Okay, so now it's time for us to fly, and they speak like this. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is our captain.
Yeah,
So we're gonna fly to the United States. We tend to arrive there at the what the hell?
that
How
is
can I trust you?
that is what they sound like. But luckily, I have never had any problems flying. So maybe they chose to be pilots because they did not have a radio announcer voice. So they were like, I'll be a pilot instead.
Okay, maybe it's like when you really like football or soccer, depending
Yeah.
in the side of the globe where you're located. If you like if you like it, you're talented, you will turn into a player. If you're not talented, you can become into a trainer. If you just like money, you will become a referee.
Oh, that's kind of funny. Anyhow, I don't think anybody wants to fly on a plane. If you or I were there, we would give fantastic announcements. It would be loud and clear, but we'd have no idea how to fly the plane. So that's not what we want either. Welcome everyone to the Homeazin Show.
Absolutely.
Thanks for being here. I'm Ryan. Over there is Marco.
That's me. Yes.
There you go.
Absolutely. And I was about to say something and I forgot it, which is nice. It's a sign that I'm getting old and kind of senile.
It does happen. It does happen.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
We're at the Homeazin Show, Marco. We do this every
Okay.
Friday morning at 9 a.m. Central Time. Anyhow, while Marco tries to collect his thoughts, thanks for everybody for being here. I'm Ryan. I talk a lot about
Oh, I know.
remote worker type of
I know
gear.
now.
So desks, chairs, laptops, monitors, keyboards, printers, paper shredders, stuff like that. Marco over there talks a lot about content creation. That would be things like cameras, microphones, lighting, any other tools that help with content creation. So that's what we talked about. If you have any questions, Marco's live stream is at marketing.live. Just look under his face. Underneath my face, Ryan is live. You will get to our respective storefronts. So I'm going to toss it over to Marco because I think one of my cables is not plugged in correctly.
Okay, I have another important announcement to make because this week I didn't went live. This is the first time, so I'm losing my weekly virginity today. Just to tell you that now I'm live. I'm not live. I have an Amazon store on 4 different Amazon marketplaces. So you can find me on Amazon.com at Amazon.com/shop/mfcnovo. You can find me on Spanish/Portuguese Amazon through Amazon.es/shop/mfcnovo. You can find me at French Amazon at Amazon.fr or okay, now I need to change the ship to French. Vous pouvez me trouver à Amazon française sur amazon.fr/ I don't know how to say this in French, shop/fmcnovo. So vous pouvez me suivre sur Amazon française. And also, I'm on the UK Amazon, so you can find me on other amazon.co.uk/shop/mfcino. So I think I'm the only person in the world which is an influencer in 4 different Amazons.
You probably are. And Survival Mike and Tommy stopped by my side. Survival Mike says greetings and bon dia. I don't know what
Bom
language
dia.
that is. What does
It's
that mean?
Portuguese. Just one question, Survival Mike. We don't finish our words with an N, okay? If it's to sound like that, it's with a M, okay? This, okay, in Spanish it's different, but it's BOM, which means good. Bom means good.
All right.
Let's say it again.
Bom.
Say we. It's a little bit more bom.
Boom.
Yes.
Boom.
You're getting good.
Boom.
Okay, let's keep
I'm
doing
practically Portuguese.
Yes. Natively.
Yeah, and Tommy's here as well. He says, "Greetings, Ryan and Marco. Ryan? How's the new office?" As you can see, the new office has not changed much since yesterday. For those of you who have tuned into the shows before and you're just maybe sub by, I have relocated offices inside my house. I'm still at the same house, just in a different room, and so this one is a very rudimentary, kind of setting it up, trying to figure out what needs to go in here and what doesn't need to be in here. So over the next couple of months, I'm guessing this space will be transformed a little bit into a better looking office live streaming space. So stay tuned for that.
I told you lots of times, Ryan, please pay the rent or your landlord will throw you.
I quit paying the rent and I've been moved into the back closet. That's what happened.
So, yes, I speak French.
Survival Mike says, "Hey Marco, don't make me fly over there and give you a good squat." I don't know what that word means. Squat, squat. I don't know.
What is
Survival Mike's speaking a different language today.
Okay.
And Marco was speaking French there for just a very short second. You had a couple of French words in there.
Oh. Maybe what Survival Mike is trying to say is supapo. And supapo, it's a punch in the face or a smack in the face. It's supapo,
Okay.
Survival Mike.
Well, we're gonna try to be less violent.
If you
here on
want
the
to
show.
threaten me, please do it properly. Otherwise, you lose credibility.
All right. We're all gonna
Okay.
be friends here. There's no gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah.
there's no gonna be
let's keep.
smacking in the face around here. We're all gonna be nice and civilized. I gotta ask Survival Mike, have you maybe had a little too much coffee this morning again? Earlier in the week, Survival Mike was on
Okay.
fire on my show. He had the fun facts all over the place, man. Anyhow,
By the
thanks
way,
everybody.
and this could be a nice tip for you too, because I don't know if you remember, Ryan. Maybe you will. Last week, I had some issues trying to connect one of my cameras. Do you
Yeah, I
remember?
remember that last week.
Okay, so I called to a friend of mine, which was the guy who assembled my desktop. Told him about this issue, and he told me it was a power issue. So last week, for the first time, I plugged as well my portable monitor. This is where I have now OBS and my virtual mixer. Okay, it's, let me see if I can show you. There you go. There's the portable monitor. I have there
Right.
my this, and this will go there as well. Oops. Trying to do this. There you go.
Look at that big screen monitor right in front of you. Whew.
Okay, it's been okay. Stop. Okay, you're being really rude with me, OBS. What's wrong with you? Did you have any issues on your childhood and now you're trying to piss me? Okay, let's pretend this worked. Okay. The thing is,
We'll just pretend that was an amazing demo, Marco. That was
yes,
flawless,
everything went
flawless.
smooth and seamlessly. So the thing is, I was powering both the portable monitor and my camera with the USB connected to my computer. What happened? The computer has a certain amount of power to power a USB devices. Okay, I overloaded this power. So because I connected, as I said, I connected the portable monitor as well. Okay, so it was like you were trying to, how can I say, power a TV which needs 110 volts with 60 volts. What will
Yeah.
happen? It won't work.
Yep.
So that's why what I made, I connected directly the camera and the monitor to a power strip, which has three USB ports. Okay, and now
All right.
the problem it's solved. So have this in mind. Sometimes we tend, and I confess I'm a sinner. I plug hundreds, as our friend Christone would say, I powered gazillions of USB devices. And this at some point will cause a problem because they will be draining the power, and the computer only has a certain amount of kind of a plafond of power. If you go over that, you will get problems with the devices. So if you get this kind of problems, it's not because it's not a problem on the devices, it's that you are running over power, and this will cause you issues.
That does make sense. That makes sense. So just note there. Here, we got a couple other things. Survival Mike says, speaking of faces, it's time for Marco to buy a Braun Series 7 at least. I think Survival Mike is hinting you need to shave. Tommy says, Marco, Amazon has expert assembly of many products for a nominal fee. So you can pay for assembly. Although Marco probably can't get that in Portugal. I don't know
Yeah.
if you can buy a product from America. I can't get it in South Dakota for very many products either. There just must not be any local servicing companies that will come and put together things for me. Tommy lives in Michigan and he has it available for a lot of his products. Anyhow, Mr. Moderator is here saying hello to us. Tommy says, Mr. M, what do you think of Ryan's new office? Tommy says, hello, Mr. Ryan, look at this. I think Mr. Moderator is trying to show off some stuff. Mr. Moderator and Christina Nietzsche have come up with a new clothing line.
Really?
Oh, yes, you gotta, here, I'll send out the link.
Okay, perfect.
I'll send it right over to you, Mr. Marco, in private chat. Maybe you can even bring this up for the whole viewing audience to see. That's good, Mr. Moderator. This is what I was going to ask you a few days ago. What
oh, nice.
If Christina was going to appear on some of the clothes. All right, since Mr. Moderator is here. All right. You know what, Mr. Moderator? I wasn't going to unveil this till next week, but you're making me do it. Here is.
Oh my God.
I have my own Mr. Moderator t-shirt.
Now I'm jealous. I am jealous. I'm going to leave. I'm gonna leave.
And on that note, I'm going to put that away now. We're going to hide that. See, I wasn't going to show it till Monday, but Mr. Moderator, you sucked it out of me today. You know,
Okay,
that was
let
probably
me
not the right description of what I
let
was
me
supposed to
bring
say
this.
there. Anyhow, Christina is going to be a guest on my show, Christina Nietzsche, on Monday morning at roughly 10 o'clock. I'll probably be live for a while, but at 10 o'clock, Christina is going to join me, and I have no idea what we're going to talk about. The new shirts a little bit, and then it'll probably get way off track. But Christina's going to be on the show, on my show, Monday morning at about 10 o'clock. So that will be fun to have her on there. Yeah, look at all those. Look at those shirts. You could get one in green, Marco, because I know you love green.
Yes, I do.
And if you click on the Christina Nietzsche wear up, well, now the brand says Christina Nietzsche. It did say Christina Nietzsche wear at the top. Yeah, so click on that. Then there's a whole bunch of other. What? All right. Again, we would all be amazed if the demo had worked flawlessly.
Okay, this doesn't like me. Okay, sorry.
I kind of want to click it on my side and see what happens.
Try that. Because one of the things is related to my location, because sometimes this messes a little bit. So maybe on your side this will work, hopefully.
Maybe. Mr. Mod, did we change something here? Or is there two brands? I don't know. I got to look this up.
Oh, Mr. Moderator is saying that he changed that.
He changed it. Go to christinanietzsche.shop.
Okay, let me do this.
Here we go, Mr. Moderator. We're finding it.
Oops.
There we go. I managed to find it. Anyhow, that is Mr. Moderator. For those of you who are here and don't know what's going on, Mr. Moderator is Christina Nietzsche's husband. Christina Nietzsche is one of the live streamers out here on Amazon, and they just came out with new merchandise. Tommy also says on the back of the Mr. Mod t-shirt, they should have the airboat fan. Just saying it. Tommy, I would probably agree with you on that. So, Mr. Moderator, you maybe need to put your design skills to work here and put an airboat fan on one of the shirts. You know, Mr. Moderator says, look, we want to make you one. All right, I better look. What's out here. There you go. The Mr. Moderator pillow that's a shout out to Countess of Shopping and Friends.
I don't know what's happening here.
Marco's struggling with the internet over there.
Yes, it's not showing. So I think I'm gonna leave because Amazon today doesn't love me anymore. I don't know what's wrong with this. Nope, not showing.
Oh, Tommy's got some great comments. He says that is worth being jealous about. And then he says that shirt would be for real fans. Tommy, that pun is well appreciated over here. All right. Oh, that was good stuff. Anyhow, so tune into my show Monday morning at about 10 o'clock Central Time, and we're going to talk more about Christina Nietzsche's new clothing line and her shop. I did put on that t-shirt yesterday, my Mr. Moderator t-shirt, and you're going to like this, Marco. I put on the Mr. Moderator t-shirt. I took a picture, and I sent it to Mr. Moderator.
Mm-hmm.
And Mr. Moderator and Christina Nietzsche have now chosen that as a publicity stunt. They are sending my pictures out to their Facebook pages and to their Instagram, which that makes me a fashion model, Marco.
You deserve it.
Clearly,
you worked hard to get that level, to reach that level. So
I know.
Congratulations, Ryan. I think this was about time for the world to recognize your beauty.
Yes, yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's enough. That's enough. Yes, everyone. Years of hard work and a strict
Yes.
diet. You too can be a
Yes.
fashion model
And exercise.
and exercise. I do some of
So
those things.
I think it's time for us to set up our weekly Instagram live.
Yes. Yes.
I think we have something to say.
I'm so bad at this. Got to get out.
Okay, so are you ready? Let me know when. Okay, I can start this, and then
Am I ready? It doesn't look like it.
you'll get ready. Okay, hello everybody on Instagram. Hope you're doing fine today. I'm about to bring my co-host Mr. Ryan to the live show. He's trying to assemble a really expensive tripod.
It's
So
not
let's
really
see
expensive.
if.
It's like
Hello, Gina. How are you
$49.
today? So this is the moment where we announce to the world why did we. Okay, I think. Let me turn my speakers on because people on Instagram deserves to listen to this as well.
Hey, I see. That's my sound.
Okay,
How do I get into your show?
you didn't get the invitation.
Uh, we could get some people who are tech savvy to come to the show.
Okay,
All right.
Ryan is here. Hello, Ryan. It's
That is
been a
me.
long time. I don't see
It
you.
has been a long time since I've seen you.
Okay, let's have Ryan. Woo! Ryan, the prince of Amazon Live.
Oh, that is not right.
Okay, there you go. Ryan is here. So now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time, the most expected moment in the Homeazin Show ever. It's time for us, Ryan and myself, to unveil the most well kept secret from the whole humankind history. We we're gonna tell you why our show, our amazing show, the best show on Amazon with a Portuguese and a American hosting it, is called the Homeazin Show.
So yes, thank you. I wasn't sure if you were throwing that over to me. Yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. One of the common questions we get is why is this called the Homeazin Show? And when we first started this show, we even before we started, we met with our creative department and we said, what should we name our show? And the creative department said, well, here's an idea. Give us 3 words that would describe what you want your show to be about. And Marco and I would put our big brains together. Well, big brains, relatively speaking, compared to like sharks, we have a big brain. We put our brains together. We're like, we can come up with 3 words. We came up with, first one was, let's go with the word home. Because it was COVID time a year and a half ago when we started. Most everybody was at home. Marco and I are at home, not the same home. I live in South Dakota. Marco lives in Portugal over in Europe. So we do not live in the same home, but we are both at home when we host the show. And so that was our first word. Marco, here, see on Instagram, I'm like, Marco, You up above go to the second word over on Amazon Live. I think I got to point this direction for Marco. But what's the
Yes.
second reason, Marco?
Glad you asked because I have a funny story to tell you this the second reason. So if you have 2 days, I can explain to you. So the second reason, it's because both Ryan and I, we are at the same Amazon. Okay,
That's
so
true.
we thought, okay, maybe we are both on Amazon, the same Amazon, Amazon.com. Even though now I'm on Spanish, French, and British Amazon. Haha.
Stop
Be
making me
jealous. But
jealous. Stop making me
yes, yes,
jealous.
this was in purpose. So both of us, we are on the same Amazon, Amazon.com, the biggest e-mall in the world. This was the second word. And the third word, the last but not the least, is Ryan.
The third word is the show is amazing. And so we took those three words, the word home, the word Amazon, the word amazing, and we gave them to our creative department. They looked at those three words and they said, that's it? That's all you got? And we're like, yes, you're the creative department. Go make something with this. So they took those three words and they put those three words in their word jumbleinator and they mixed it up. There we go. That's that sound effect we're all looking for. You maybe don't get the sound effect on Instagram.
No, but that's why people should follow us on Amazon, marketing.live or ryanis.live, okay, because this is where the magical happens.
Yes. Anyhow, those three words, they put them into the word jumbleinator. Out. That's a good idea for Mr. Moderator to put on a shirt. Jumbleinator. Anyhow,
Yeah.
out of the jumbleinator came the word Homeazin. 50% of the hosts on the show said that is an awesome name. We're going with that. The other 50% of the hosts on the show said, you can't just make up words. Like, we can't do this. But the 50% that said you can't make up words got overruled. And, the other 50% said, you just deal with it. That's going to be the name of the show. And we can't argue with the creative department. What they come up with wins. And so, anyhow, so for those of you who don't know, at first when they came up with the word, I was the 50% that said, can we just make up a word? I don't know if we can do this. But we've had a ton of fun with the word Homeazin ever since then. It took me about 2 weeks to understand that the word Homeazin was actually a fantastic name for a show. And we love it now. If a product or some part of the segment, some part of the show is a really, really funny or really, really good part of the show, we will say that is Homeazin. So there's the story of the Homeazin Show. And my Blake Hall, who is my uncle, stopped by on Amazon. Thanks, Blake, for stopping by. I hope you are all good. And Gina came over from Instagram to come over to Amazon Live to say hello to us as well. Welcome, Gina. Thanks, everybody.
And so it's time to wrap up here on Instagram. So if you want to, these 2,000 millions of people watching on Instagram, if you want to join us, okay, we can split half to Ryan's show. Ryan is .live, and the other half can join me marketing.live. Okay, see you there.
Goodbye, Instagram.
Bye-bye.
Amazon,
Instagram.
we're going to stay here.
Bye-bye. Okay, so I think it's time for us to start the sections of this show. Are you ready, Ryan?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. So it's time to talk about the new arrivals of the week. Today, I'm gonna kick off because I have a story to share with you an important story, and this I think it's, even though it may seem a little kind of not so good story, I think it is. Why? Because last Monday I got a new product from Amazon. The thing is that it was not in the best way it should be. So I asked immediately the return of the product, and this was so smooth, so easy to. I even went to the chat to talk with someone from Amazon to explain what happened. Everything went through so easily, so smoothly. Yesterday, the delivery company passed by to get the product, and everything so easy to do, which is something that us, and both of us, Ryan and I, we are Amazon customers as well, I think.
Yes, we are. I buy a
So
lot of
it's
things.
important for us, as creators, influencers, wherever, to have in mind this as well. Sometimes things don't. It happens, okay, that a product doesn't come in the best way, breakdown, whatever. But the thing is, Amazon, it's really good, smooth to make the return, the refund, whatever. Okay, and I think this is something that we should highlight as well, so you can get, how can I say, a more trustable, a more confident purchase if you do this here on Amazon.
And
With that said, let's start
all
the
right, I
section.
thought I lost you for a second.
Nope, I'm
All right,
here.
all right, we're good. All right. So, did you want to start off the new section, new product section?
Okay,
Oh,
yes, because in my case, I only have two items. I don't have a gazillion of them as you.
I'm gonna let you start, and while you talk, I'm gonna run upstairs and grab something else
Okay,
because
I
Blake
can do
would
that.
like to hear about the string trimmer. So I'm gonna bring my string trimmer down while you talk.
Okay, perfect.
All right,
So
I'll
let
be
me
back.
put myself in big screen while Ryan it's going. So one of my passions, it's reading books. Okay, so this week I got this one. I think it's highlighted. Yes, it is in the carousel. So it's a correlation between leadership and the team, the rugby team of New Zealand, the famous All Black. Okay, and how, for instance, that hacker thing works. I just started the book, but I'm a really passionate man about leadership, so I'm looking forward to understand how this approach, this New Zealand rugby team approach, will I can apply this to my life and even to my business, because this is important for me. So this is one of my new arrivals. Maybe next week you can ask me more questions, because next week I think I will go further in the reading. Okay, but it has really nice reviews, and it seems for me a really nice reading. The second item which arrived this week is a new gamer mouse. Let me highlight it. And which is in a deal, by the way. Both items are in a deal. I think we have a new someone arrived. Okay, so the book has a deal, 22%, and the mouse has a deal as well. Look how cute it is. So the mouse I had before, he was going a little bit crazy, so now I bought this one. Okay. it it's smooth, okay. Also, a thing that I like about it is the fact that this scroll wheel has this nice design. Okay, it's a little bit different than usual, as you can tell. It has these flashing LED lights. Okay, I can change it. I think I need to press this for 5 seconds, and then this will turn off the lights. There you go. And to turn it on again, there you go. Okay, not that fancy, crazy gaming mouse, but I think it's good. It has a nice feeling. Okay, even though we have someone here who has really fancy mouses. Okay, and I just got jealous now because of that. But I think I will overcome that. But it is a really nice mouth. One of the things, I don't need a really fancy uh, mouse because I'm not a gamer. But this one, I think, having in mind also that it's a really inexpensive mouse, I think it's good. So these are my two new arrivals this week. Hopefully next week I will get uh, more because I'm waiting. I got Ryan that travel app shipment, which was supposed to arrive at my house before Prime Days. I'm still waiting. They are stuck in the customs. So,
It
hopefully before Christmas they will arrive.
it happens. It
Okay, Ryan,
happens.
what do you
All
have?
right. All right. We got a question from Blake about one of the items that was in my sale section, it's the 13-inch 24-volt string trimmer. So I wanted to kind of bring this up because I do not have the 24-volt 13-inch string trimmer. I've got the 12-inch 24-volt string trimmer, but I wanted to show the difference. The one that's on a huge sale today, marked down to $39.21, which I think is a fantastic deal. If you have the 24-volt batteries from Greenworks and you're looking for a string trimmer, I think it's a great choice at $39. The one I have is the 24-volt 12-inch, and I was going to highlight the two primary differences. See, I'm bringing this string trimmer into my house here, down into my basement. Mine for $10 more, my 12-inch gives you a couple of adjustments right here. There's a button to press. It gives you 3 different angles to have for your string trimmer. And so that means, think of the angle it's going to hit the ground. You have a little bit of adjustment on that. I put it at about like the top angle, which I think is about 45 degrees. Then mine also has this. It's a button to press on the top. You press that button, it twists it up that way so you can use this as an edger along your sidewalk or your driveway. So those are the two differences. If you want to spend $10 more and get the ability to do edging on your driveway, you can. If you're like, I'm never going to edge on my driveway, the $39 one, the 13-inch, is a great choice. I don't know that there's a huge difference between having a 12-inch trimmer and a 13-inch string trimmer. I think they're both going to work well. I put the Greenworks 13-inch because for under $40, that's about the least expensive I've seen a string trimmer available. So hopefully that answers questions for you, Blake, on those. The $39 one doesn't have the adjustable trimming head like the 12-inch one does. But that was sale items. But now I'm going to come back to new stuff that showed up at my house this week. First one, the 128 gigabyte PNY memory card. I actually don't even have anything here to show off because it is in my wife's phone. I already put it in there. It did include an adapter so that you can slide it into a larger SD card and put it into your laptop or a camera or something like that. So that is that memory card. So far, so good on that one. The Philips 9800 Razor. Let me see if I can get this out. So this was a new addition to the house this week. The 9800 Razor. I did get a chance to shave with it earlier in the week. But here's what you get. You get your 9800 Razor. Get a load at the top here. Look at that flex on here. Oh, isn't that so nice? The whole head rotates back and forth, left and right. Gives you a good shape. It does light up in blue. And here, I'm gonna try to demo this. It lights up in blue when you turn it on. When you apply the right amount of pressure on your face, it changes the color to green.
Ooh.
Look at that. See, so it tells me, Ryan, you're doing a good job shaving. You're applying the right. Oh, if you push too hard, it gives you a red.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So you can shave yourself with lights off because that thing has enough lights.
Hold on. Hold on. Let's try this. Try it. Turning the lights off, Marco.
Okay, I think this deserves something. One, two, three.
But here we go.
Oh my god.
Look at that.
Oh
Look at
my
that.
oh my god. This
Man,
is
Norelco
unbelievable.
is only a short step away from shaving me while I'm sleeping with the robot shaver. I hope they come out with the robot shaver so that I could say, Alexa, shave my face, and the robot arm would come out.
But there's a problem, Ryan. I
What's
see
that?
there a problem because maybe Christina and Mr. Moderator may hack your Alexa, and they may ask to shave also your eyebrow.
That is true.
Just saying.
But I'm not, I don't know. I don't think Mr. Moderator and Christina would go to that level of work to sabotage my show. I didn't know this until Tommy told me that the green light means you're applying the right amount of pressure. Makes it a little bit more fun to shave. I got earmuffs or headphones on, so I can't get real close to my ear. But the shave with the 9800, I would say it is very, very smooth. I have been happy with it. I do need to do like a half of my face with a Braun and half with the Norelco, but so far I have been happy with this one. I do like the Norelco shavers. I think when they shave on your face, they feel very, very smooth. The Brauns, in my opinion, give me a little bit of a closer shave, although I haven't tried the 9800 Norelco versus one of the Brauns yet in a side-by-side test. But so far, I mean, if you like the rotary shavers and you're looking for a high-end Braun electric shaver, I think the 9800 is a great choice. It does also come, that's not the right cleaning case. It does come with a little travel case for you, and it includes the self-cleaning pod that you can drop it in to clean it. So it includes that. That's a new item at the house. I'm sure I've got some more, Mr. Marco.
Okay.
Let me keep looking. But I got to put things back on my shelf. I'm trying to keep things orderly in the office. So hopefully this weekend I'm going to get things cleaned up.
By the way, the calendar it's outdated.
That is fantastic that you say that because I need to update that. What, are we the 29th today?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Oh, and Blake says, thanks, Ryan. I got the 12-inch with the battery. I hope you actually, yeah, I maybe didn't say this, but neither of the two I had highlighted in my carousel had batteries with them, but I think Blake found the one that had the battery in it and figured that out. Yeah, I've been happy with my Greenworks tool, so glad they could help you out there. Tommy says, Gobi lights for your face. It could be that way. I'm going to turn my lights a little bit back on. It's not terrible in here, but there we go. Oh man, I don't have the smart lights in here, so I can't like tell my Amazon assistant to turn on the different lights. Maybe that will happen later on in the show. What else was new here? Oh, I know what. I gotta bounce back to one of the other items. So Geniverse has been kind enough and helpful enough to sponsor the shows for the last couple of months here, but they rebranded from Generarch to Geniverse maybe a month or so ago, and they got around to sending me. So It is new to me here. I used to have the Generarch one. This one is branded with the name Geniverse on the top. And here I see I haven't even taken off the clear plastic film on the front. So this is new to my house. I don't think it's any different functionality wise from the Generarch Home Power one. It does give you 1,000 watts of power. You have 3 AC outlets on it, 2 USB A's, 2 USB C's, a DC charging port there, a screen that lights up. It's got 21% power left in it. And over here is where you charge it if you just want to plug it into the wall and charge it right there. If you want to use both solar panels, use this adapter there. But that's the Geniverse Home Power 1. It did also come with 2 solar panels here. These are 100-watt solar panels. And nicely, the cords for them are right inside this bag, connected here so you don't lose the cords. There's an adapter included in there if you want to use both solar panels at once. So that is from Geniverse. So you can get it like with or without the solar panels. All of those options are available in my carousel. I think we got some comments coming in here. Tommy says Geniverse Home Power 1 has a $100 coupon. Well, thanks for that. Yeah, so there's coupons out there on those Geniverse. Tommy says, or Christina is stopping in to say hello. Tommy says, Christina, cool new shirts. Yes, Mr. Moderator was already here giving us a little bit of grief. He really wasn't giving us grief. Mr. Moderator was here showing us the new designs. I do like the new ones, Christina, that have you on the shirts as well. Grabbing a drink. I have a couple of other things to demo here. So this is one of the I bought one of these because people buy them from my show and I thought I should be knowledgeable about them. The Philips Norelco Body Groom 7000. You can use this for, shaving your chest hairs, your armpits, I don't know if you can use it for your eyebrows, but potentially.
Yeah, I think
you think I
it's
could
the best. Yes,
right
yes,
there,
yes.
shaving.
Go for that.
Eyebrows.
Go for that.
We're not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Anyhow, so I have one of those. Yes, some other time we can probably talk about that more. Tommy says, we came up with some new t-shirt ideas for you up in the chat. Christina says, LOL. Oh, yeah. What do I have? Oh, I have 2. Maybe I have 3 things. I have a lot of things left in the new item section. Whew. Man, I got a lot. Slice safety cutters. This one, I think it's the first time it's made it on the show. This is the slice. They say this one can be used for box openings. It has a very, very tiny little blade on there. The blade's not going to cut your finger, but it is designed. I think this one is more targeted at crafty people that need to cut stuff along a cutting board. It does make its way through. I like to call this toy packaging, but a lot of those plastic packages that you'll get from the store and you just can't get into those. That's what this does, a great job of cutting through that plastic so you can cut out and get your item out of that plastic packaging. But this is the sliced ceramic blade. So far, I have liked it. I've liked all my slice stuff so far, and I have not cut my finger on any of those. I do use them, maybe not every day, but a couple times a week. My slice stuff gets used just because I use it for all the boxes at my house. What else do I have that was new? I bought a new, Tommy, you might care, I bought a new grill art grill brush because I'm not an expert griller by any sense of the word, but I did need a new grill brush this weekend or this year. So I tried this grill art. I kind of liked this, and I was a little bit intentional about trying this. If you look at it, you can pay attention to these wire brush things go down in 3 different rows that way. So when you scrub your brush, I was thinking that might help get in between the different grates on the grill, like that. So I'm here to try it. Haven't got to try it out. It does also have a scraper on the top so you can flip it over. But that's the Grill Art grill brush. Also includes this bag. I'm just going to put this stuff back on the shelf. I think I have one thing left to demo or to show as far as new items. And unfortunately, this one didn't get used to make pancakes earlier in the week. It didn't happen. The Presto ceramic 22-inch griddle. So if you have a larger family like I do, it's a 22-inch griddle. Yeah, I don't want to say about it. It's got a little bit of a textured surface, which they say helps with sticking. So things don't stick to it. I haven't even tried it out yet, so I can't speak to whether or not that works, but that is the Presto ceramic 22-inch griddle. Marco, that was a lot of new items in the carousel. Christina wanted me to shave my eyebrows. Tommy says, Mr. Moderator dug all the new designs. Tommy says you needed that. Too bad it's not in red. It should still work. And Rome is here saying happy Friday. So hello
Rome.
to everybody. Whew.
Hello. So are you ready? Are we ready to go to next section?
I think so. Yes.
Okay, let's do this. So it's time to talk about deals. I think we should be singing while we make this kind of jingle transitions with us singing. I think I'm gonna ask the creative department to write some lyrics, something short, not even 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes, so we can make this even more fun to people. So now it's time to talk about our deals of today. What do you have, Ryan?
All right. I'm a little distracted here. Deals of the day. Well, first up was that string trimmer that I talked about. But I was going to highlight a couple of other things that I thought were really good deals of the day in the monitor space. Because I talk a lot about monitors on Remote Worker.
Funny, because I'm going to talk about my monitor as well. So let's do this.
Hold on. We're going to do this. Yeah. So this is what I say when I talk about monitors. I say try to get yourself a 1080p monitor. Pay attention to the size. If you don't know where to start, you're like, I started working at home. I need an extra monitor. 24 inches is a great place to start as far as the size of a monitor. 24 inches, go 1080p. The refresh rate kind of matters a little bit. For most remote workers, kind of the standard is 60 hertz. I recommend going up to 75 hertz if you can. There are plenty of options of monitors now that can get you up to 75 hertz. What that does is it just reduces the eye strain of your eyes when you're staring at your monitor for long periods of time. And a couple of other things to think about is, does it have VESA mount so that you can mount it in the back? Does it have speakers on the back? Some of those two aren't necessarily really important unless you're going to mount it. But I have the Scepter 27-inch. It's right in front of me. It's on sale for $169.97. But I would say, I think if you're out there and you're in the market for a 27-inch monitor, I think LG has one for sale today that is $149. So it gets you just under $150. It's a 1080p monitor. It's also IPS display. It has really thin borders around the side. I think it is VESA mountable. Yes, it is VESA mountable. It has 75 hertz refresh rate. It's got all the same specs as the Scepter, except it doesn't have speakers on it. But it's $149.99. So that's a great price on that. Plus, if you want to go a little smaller and go to the 24-inch, LG has a 24-inch monitor on sale for $126.99. It's also 1080p as well. And the least expensive, and this one, they have not had these in stock much over the last year. The Acer 21 and a half, typically they call it a 22-inch monitor for under $100. $99.99 for a 22-inch monitor is a fantastic deal. Like if you're on a tight budget and you're like, I need a second monitor, I don't got a ton of money, under $100, that Acer is a fantastic choice. And I will say, it has not been in stock and available a ton over the last year. So if you're interested in that one, I don't think the price is ever going to get any better than that one. I'd say order that up and get it in your cart and get it ordered. Tommy says, Ryan, does the monitor tilt back and forward? The monitor tilting back and forward, I don't. Let me just look behind mine. Mine does not. I don't think most of them do tilt forward and backwards. Most of them don't. At least the 4 or 5 different monitors I have at my house do not tilt back and forth. If you get a monitor mount, like the mount that mine is on, I think with my monitor mount, I could tilt my monitor forward and backwards. But that's one of the reasons why you may want to look at a Visa mount, like getting a separate arm to hold up your monitor. It gives you more space on your desk because your monitor is mounted up. And usually those monitor mounts give you the ability to swivel left and right and tilt your monitor forward and backwards. Most of the stands that just come with your monitor don't do that. All right, that's the deal section I had, Marco.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk about my monitor as well. So let me change the camera because today this camera it's working. Look,
You're so fancy today.
So this is the monitor, this LG 34 inches wide, ultra wide monitor. Okay, it doesn't have speakers, but it has headphone output, so you can use it that way, or you can plug speakers. It has 2 HDMI connections, so for instance, you can plug 2 different computers and then switch from one to another. What else? Oh, it tilts. It tilts. Refresh rate 75 hertz. And something that I like about this monitor is, for instance, if you want to switch from the mount, okay, because it has a nice mount, and put it on those fancy uh, arm stands, okay, you don't need to unscrew because the mount you use it's kind of oh my god, it grooves with a click. I don't know how to say this in English. Okay, it's kind of a grooving thing. Hello Ronaldo, how are you? And also of course it has the 4 screws and threads, so you can, if you want to use a monitor stand, clamp it to the desk, for instance. It's a really nice monitor. Just one thing that you should have in mind when you have ultra wide monitor, which is flat. The edges, they seem that they are a little bit backwards, which is, I think I will get used to this. But at the beginning, it's a little bit, how can I say, awkward, because it seems that the edges they are a little bit more back than the middle of the monitor, if I can make myself clear. Does this sounded clear to you, Ryan?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. I'm just checking out
So
the specs on your monitor. I like it. Hey, I have
yeah,
a question on your monitor. Height wise, is it the same height as any other monitor you have?
yes, yes, I think it
You
is.
think so?
It's It's the usual, yes. Let me take, and you can tilt it. Let me show you.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, you can tilt it like this. Oops. Even though it has the camera here, and this is turning into a crazy thing. But yes, it's the normal. You can't adjust in the height. No, you can't. Just the tilting. And I don't think this will swivel. No, it doesn't swivel. But as you mentioned, if you put it on a arm stand, you can do all these fancy things with the monitor. And another thing, it's really easy to set up. Okay, you have kind of a little tiny joystick underneath here. Okay, you press it, and then the menu shows up this little wheel.
Very nice.
Okay, and you can, for instance, if you want to switch the input, you have here the HDMI 1 or HDMI 2. For instance, if you have two computers connected to this monitor, okay, or for instance, if you have a computer or a gaming console, okay, you can switch here, which is nice as well. There you go. Any other question, my friend?
No, I've just never had one of those ultra wide widescreen monitors. And I'm I'm a little bit jealous of your monitor now. I
Okay,
am.
I see here that the okay. No, I'm even though the Elgato, I can highlight this later because the Stream Deck, the XL, is in a deal today as well, 16% off. But I think I'm gonna talk about it in my favorite items because actually it is. I think our dear friend. Okay, we have here also my portable monitor, and now I can use it. So it's here. Let me turn the camera a little. So it's here, and now I don't need to. This is why I wanted to have a kind of wide monitor like this one. Now I have, as you can see, two windows. This one has StreamYard. This one has the Amazon Live Show, so I can see who's commenting and whatever. And there I have my virtual mixer. Okay. And I wanted to have there uh, OBS as well, but today it's not the day. Okay, there you go. Woohoo! There you go. I made it.
You made it work.
Greetings, infidels. I made it. Silence. I kill you.
Marco is so proud he can correctly
Yes.
move things on the screen.
Oh my god, this is crazy. So a portable monitor, one of, and I'm this one I'm gonna get a stand to put it in a proper way. Right now it's in one of these BoneTech stands, which are amazing. They are awesome for this kind of situations too. Okay, so I have this portable monitor today. It's in a 27% deal. Okay, the good thing is that I can use it here in my office to manage these tiny things that I don't need a so big screen to manage. Okay, but the nice thing is that I can put it on my. Where do you think I can put this portable monitor, Ryan?
You know, you can easily put those portable monitors in a backpack.
Yes, you're right.
Yes, you can.
To carry on, okay, so this is really useful and nice. And because our dear friend, because I think almost everything on my carousel it's on a deal today, but our dear friend Tommy mentioned that my Renfo massage gun it's in a deal. Yes, it is. And by the way, it's part of a partnership that I'm doing collaboration with Renfo. They have amazing products, and I'm really happy that we came into this collaboration because for me they are really useful. This is look. I think just by the case. It's nice. So I think this
Here, you
is
should make yourself a little bit bigger. You can shrink me down.
okay.
I don't need so
Let's
much room here. There you go.
okay. So this is how it. Let me open. So here we have the instructions, and here we have this. Okay, quiz show. Do you know what is this for?
It looks like American football field goal posts.
Okay, another chance, another
Uh,
try.
I think, like, if I'm going to be serious, I think that is for deep sore muscle tissues. I just made
Okay,
that up.
it could be, but it's more indicated to massage the spine. Okay,
Oh,
so you can put this like here in the betweens. Okay,
right.
and you go down without hitting the spine because it's a little bit painful. Okay,
That's a
so
good
this is
idea.
yes. For instance, for more deeper tissue, this one it's better,
That makes sense.
and for bigger muscles, this one or this one, for instance, they're pretty nice. 5 different speeds, chargeable with USB-C cable, which is nice as well. Okay, and hopefully soon I will get the new model of this massage gun. So stay tuned because this will be really nice. And the good thing is that it has this sturdy, uh, heavy feeling when you get it. And I don't know about you, Ryan, but I really like when I get things and they are really well built and you feel this thing in your hand. So this is the massage gun by Renfo, which is pretty awesome. Let me check about this deal. Okay, another good thing about being in Portugal is that nice question, Tommy, because I don't know how the battery lasts. Let me just check it. It has a 10-minute timer. I didn't know this, but this is something. Okay, up to 6 hours of battery. So if you want to use it during one day, you need to charge it for 3 times.
There's some advanced math from Mr. Marco.
There you go.
6 hours is a long time.
Yes.
And yeah, so yeah. I mean, you probably only have to charge that thing every couple of weeks.
Yes, because you get a massage, I don't know, 15 minutes. After 10 minutes, it cuts off. So, yes. There you go. I think we can move on. Anchor Tommy, it's mentioning the fact that the PowerConf C200 it's in a 16% coupon. Tommy is our official deals buster.
He does frequently check on the products because sometimes I'll add a product that I want to talk about, like the Anchor. I guess we're talking about it now. The Anchor PowerComp C200 webcam.
Yes.
I added this in here because maybe we're going to talk about cameras a little bit.
This is the camera.
Priced on sale a little bit for $59.99, but the Tommy will frequently tell us there's an extra coupon code associated with it for 16% more off.
This is a cute camera. Let's see it.
Show yours. I'm going to try to find mine because I got one somewhere.
It's here, look. And it has this kind of shutter privacy cover. Look. Which
the
is
sound
nice.
effects are great.
Yes. I bought these sound effects yesterday. New ones. So there you go.
I'm finding mine. Almost got it.
And by the way, because I think, okay, nice.
I got it. Tommy asked, "Is that the webcam?" No, the webcam I knocked over yesterday was the Anchor C300. So Marco,
Why?
yesterday on the show, when I was unveiling my new office, I moved my camera and the tripod, and the camera tripod did this. And it fell backwards, and everybody got a quick glimpse of the ceiling, and then everything went black.
Okay.
And I had to fix that.
How many spider webs on the ceiling?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good today because since we moved and rearranged different rooms in my houses, my vacuum, all of my vacuums have been like working overtime the last couple of days because we've been moving stuff and then vacuuming the closet, vacuuming this area, moving some other stuff and vacuuming. We've been cleaning a lot. So my guess is the cobwebs are cleaned out of here right now. Yeah. Here's my webcam. This is my favorite one to travel with, although I have not traveled with it and used it, but I love the shape and design of it because it fits really easily into a backpack. Easy to travel with. Because not all webcams have a travel-friendly design. Neither do microphones, for that matter. But I'm still on the lookout for travel-friendly designed microphones. I think I've got one in mind.
Let's move on.
I don't even know what section we were supposed to be on. So I don't know where we're going.
We were on the deals section. Now it's time to the favorites section. Ryan, what do you have?
We are an hour and 15 minutes into the show, and we're just getting to the favorite section. You know, that's just how it works. All right. Here, I'm going to go over 3 of my favorites, and I'm doing this for my friend, Mr. Marco. We're going to talk about backpacks.
Oh, I can't believe that. Oh my God.
But this one is one of my favorites. This is the Voller backpack, and it's filled with stuff right now because I put things from my old office into it to move over, but it fits a 15.6-inch laptop in it. It's got a big pocket there, like if you want to bring books or notebooks or anything else with you. It has, let me see if I can show you some of these pouches in the front. It's got pockets in the front. You know, you can fit notebooks, pens. There is a zippered compartment right here. I think in here you could probably fit an iPad mini if you wanted. A smaller tablet would probably go in there. Then it's got another pocket down in the front. You know, you can put 2 things in here. I've got a portable charger in there. What else could I tell you about this? It does fit a water bottle. Here, I'll even demonstrate this for you. You can fit a water bottle on each side of it.
Water bottle sounds good as well. I think it sounds even better than backpack.
Water bottle. And it's got padded shoulder straps, padded, you know, behind your shoulders straps here. It's got a pad on the lower back. There's a special secret hidden compartment behind it. It's a great backpack. It is water resistant, so you can wear it out in the rain, blizzard, snowstorms, kind of whatever you want. And your stuff inside is going to stay dry. So that is one of my favorite backpacks. Another one, a little bit more of a seasonal type of item for the summer outdoors people. Tommy says, favorite section is my favorite. Tommy says there's also a 10% coupon on that last Voller backpack It also does have the Volar backpack. Also has a USB charging port. So Tommy's all over the details on this. This one here, this is the Turret cooler backpack, and I wore this a little bit when I mowed the lawn yesterday on my live stream last evening. This one's got a pocket in front if you want to put some paper plates or something like that. But this one is exactly what the name would make you think. It is a cooler in backpack form. It can hold 30 cans of soda. And I did demo this last summer. I put 30 cans of soda in here. You do not have to be a magician or a wizard to pack 30 cans of soda in there. You just kind of load it up and it works well.
Empty?
Mine is empty right now.
No, but the cans, they were empty?
No, they were full. I put 30. I think it was a combination of Dr. Pepper and regular Coke. I think I filled it up. But that is an important note. When you fill it up with 30 cans of soda, it does weigh about 25 pounds. So it does get kind of heavy. But I think those backpacks, carrying around cold beverages in the backpack, is so much more convenient than carrying them around in, those rectangular coolers with the two handles, and the handles would always break off on the sides. So that's why I like that. And Tommy says, Ryan, Turret 32 can cooler backpack indicates there is a newer model available. So Turret does have a bunch of different options for backpacks. I think there's a 24 can, a 36 can. Tommy's saying they have a 32 can. I did not know about the 32 can, so there must be a newer one available. And my last third favorite item from today is the Rocketbook Orbit legal pad. And as part of my move, I cleaned off my entire Rocketbook. All my pages are clean. I haven't started making any new notes in it, but this is one of those items that gets used almost every day in my office. It sits on my desk, right on it a lot. Great thing about the Rocketbooks is you can take notes, snap a picture with your phone via the Rocketbook app. It saves it to your phone. Once it saves it, it'll send it out to email if you want it. Send it to a Slack channel, send it to Evernote, send it to Google Drive. It'll send it to Microsoft OneNote or Microsoft OneDrive, I think it's what it's called. Yeah, so it can send it out. Slack channel, it'll even go to there. Number of places you can send this out, information out. It will also transcribe and pull out any text that you have in there. So that's the Rocketbook. And then when you're done with that page, get your cloth wet, wipe it off, and voila, you can reuse that page. So I'm a huge fan of the Rocketbooks. I do frequently talk about them. So that is there. And Tommy also is saying the 32 can. The 32 can Turret is less of a price than the 30 can. I'll see if I can check that one out. And Tommy also says if you add the Rocketbook Mini, I will get it from your carousel. Well, I think, Tommy, look, I'll see if I can do that while Marco is talking. I'll see if I can add the Rocketbook Mini.
Awesome. So I think it's my turn. And the first favorite item is, and you may see that I switched to my Shure SM7B, this amazing microphone. Okay, this is how it sounds. I think the best way to showcase a microphone is using it and showing you how it sounds. So this is how this absolutely awesome microphone by Shure sounds, and for sure it's one of my favorite ones in my office, but I'm gonna talk about it while in the surprising items. And another favorite item is the Elgato Stream Deck. As I mentioned before, this is in a deal today. So let me switch to this angle so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is how it looks. 32 keys. Here I'm managing different camera scenes, as you can tell. Look how crazy this is not working. Oh, I think it's disconnected, so probably it's not working. So this is not, okay. So as you can tell, it's really easy and straightforward to switch scenes. Also, I have here my sound effects. I don't know if, okay, good question by Tommy. Marco, do we need to use an audio interface to use the Shorty? Yes, you do. Audio interface or a mixer. Right now I'm using a mixer, okay, because this is an XLR microphone. For instance, if you don't want to use audio interface slash mixer, you can buy the MV7, which is listed as well in the carousel, because a good thing about the MV7, besides gazillions of good things, having an amazing sound, an amazing look, the MV7, it's an hybrid microphone. So if you want to buy it and you don't want to spend more money with an audio interface, because usually they are over $100, you can use it USB, and then when your budget allow it, you can buy the audio interface and then use it as an XLR microphone. This is only a XLR microphone, the SM7B, and even though it's not an obligation, it's better to use a inline preamp like the one I'm using right now, the Triton Fathead. Okay, it's in a deal as well. So as I mentioned today, almost everything on my carousel it's on a deal, and this tiny product which look like a gun cartridge. It's cartridge that is shell that those to go to chase those big bullet shells, whatever. It's better because this will increase the gain in 27 decibels. This microphone out of the box, it's really quiet. Okay, have this in mind. It's when you buy this SM7B, usually you will need to buy the microphone, inline preamp. But for instance, if you buy the new Rodecaster Pro, or even also the new audio interface by Focusrite, I don't know the name, but it has also a built-in inline preamp, so you don't need to buy this. But getting back to what you need, so you'll need to buy the microphone, inline preamp, XLR cable, boom arm or a stand, because it doesn't have, it comes like this. Okay, let me show you. One of the things, it's really easy to remove. You don't need to be, look how easy it is to remove. Sometimes we need, with other microphones, we need to go round and round and round, and I think this will put the microphone a little bit dizzy. It's not the case. Oops. Let me try to put this back in place. So have in mind, if you buy this microphone, probably you will need to spend, I don't know, maybe $250 more. Okay, but I think it's a good investment. And as thank you so much, Tommy, for asking. Also, yes, it was this one. I think back to those days, he was using the SM7 just because this is a kind of a second version, but it was this one. Okay, the SM7. I don't know if it was the SM7 or the B, but yes, it was this kind of. And if you go to some YouTube videos, you will see singers using this microphone, even though this is more a studio microphone. But not a stage mic, but it's a really nice microphone too. Yes. So, getting back to the Stream Deck XL, okay, I'm a huge fan of this Stream Deck, and as 50% of this show, I was a little bit skeptical about the usefulness of this device, but once I got it, I'm really in love with this. I bought the 15 key first, then I found that the 15 key was not enough for me, so I bought the 32. This is not only for content creators, even though it's a huge tool for content creators. As far as you need to work with your computer, for instance, you use hotkeys often, like Control C, Control V. You need to type a text lots of times. For instance, I don't know about you, Ryan, but people ask me my address, the deals, the brand deals.
Yes.
When I do brand deals, they and I was tired of typing my address, so I created an automation on Stream Deck. Okay, when I press one button, this will populate the text box, an email uh, with that. Okay, so I don't need to be typing back and again, blah 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 blah. So this is a really nice tool. So these are my two favorite items today. Okay, because we are a little short on time right now, I think it's time for us to move to the next section. Ryan, do you know which
We
one
should.
is?
Uh, I have no idea what the next section is.
Good guess. Surprising products. Those products that, okay, we had some expectations when we bought them or we got them, but then we realized, okay, they are even better. Ryan, what do you have for us?
All right. First, I wanted to highlight the Rocket Books I added in there. Tommy said, I snagged the Rocket Book Mini and Celestial Sand. Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, Tommy, I did highlight two of those at the end, those Rocket Book Minis. So you picked the Celestial Sand. Good choice. You like to tell us how you like that new Celestial Sand color when it comes out. So Rocket Book just announced their new Celestial Sand color a week or two ago. So it's a new color of their notebooks. So Tommy is getting himself one of those. So yes, happy to see that. What are surprising products for me? You know what? I'm going to go with this because I think it's in here. I love to talk about my vacuums. The Shark Wand Vac. Here is the surprising part of the Shark Wand Vac, the handheld portion of the Shark Wand Vac is Homeazin. Homeazin. But really, it is fantastic for using if you need to clean up a mess in your car, if you need to clean up, a small mess on the couch, or somebody spilled chips on your bed, something like that, or just the small messes, and you need just a handheld vacuum to clean up a quick little mess. This one from the Shark Wand Vac is absolutely perfect for that. It does have the whole rest of the stick vacuum with it as well, which the rest of the stick vacuum is okay, but the handheld portion of it, I think, is what really sets this vacuum apart. If you're going to use that handheld portion a lot, that's the vacuum you probably want to go with. So that is item number one in surprising products from me. Let me see if I could find what else. I did just use this earlier in the show. My camera tripod. Just one of those items. I got it for my outdoor shows because I wanted a tripod to be able to move around in my yard. But I have discovered I use it so much more than I expected. I just had it set up when we were doing the Instagram live thing. The tripod here, it does have, I believe they call it the shoe mount where you can slide things in. That shoe is elsewhere in my house, but it gives you the ability to adjust the camera that way. You've got your twist handle here that adjusts your camera up and down. It does go up to, I want to say it's almost even with my face when it goes full up, and I am 72 inches tall. No, yeah, I'm 6 foot tall, almost exactly. So it sets up right about there. So when you put your camera on top of it, it for me, it is like the perfect height. It would be just a little bit short for Marco, because I think Marco's a couple inches taller than me. But for Marco, he does have the option. If you come down to the bottom, there's a crank, and if you see right here, we can get an extra, I want to say it's about 4 inches that you can add to get your tripod a little bit higher, so even Marco could use this tripod. But that's one of those surprising items. I've never really had a real tripod before. I'm not a photographer, but this one has been a pleasant surprise, and it does get used quite a bit. It also folds up pretty nicely when you're done with it. So I'll show you how small it folds up. And everything folds up away. Twist this. And when you're not using it, you can actually take this part of it off. You can twist that. But I usually just put it like that. Stands nicely in a closet or, back out of the way. But that's my camera tripod. It is on sale today for $29.59. So if you're looking for a tripod, I think it's a pretty good choice. Back to you, Marco.
Just came with something to say when it's amazing. Or let me try this one. Amazing. This one.
Maybe this one. It's amazing.
You should do the rest of the show like that.
Okay, so
That
I was
would not
trying.
be annoying at all if you did the rest of the show with that last
Okay,
one.
no problem. I can do that.
So there you go. It's time for me to. It's my time, right?
Yes. it's Marco time.
Okay. So right now, surprising items. So I'm doing this a few minutes before I talked about
we are never going to get through this section.
Okay, I've talked about this. This one.
Okay. Some minutes ago, in the middle of the jungle, Ryan Swanson and his saber, they were trying to get the treasure of Amazon.
Okay, so this is a plugin that you can use on Stream Deck to have these voice modifiers. It's called voice mod. You have some features free, but this one it's the paid version because it's not expensive, and I think you can get
nice effects using this. So,
wow.
First surprising item is this microphone by SE Electronics. Okay. Let me bring it. Okay. I think now, yes, it's, as you can tell, it sounds pretty nice. It has a really strong and embodied sound, which you really love.
Okay, This is how this microphone sounds. A nice innovation about this, and this is recent. It's a kind of brand new microphone. Is the fact that it has the inline preamp built in. Okay, SE Electronics has a famous inline preamp called Dynamite. The name of this microphone is the Dynacaster. I don't know why this is not highlighted. I think my assistant it's a little bit lazy today. So I think having in mind how, and by the way, this was sent to me by SE Electronics, and having in mind the price, this is a really good sounding microphone. Let me make this because Ryan likes when I do this. This is the Dynacaster by SE Electronics. This is okay. Let me turn this on. This is the Shure SM7B. So having in mind the price difference, I think you will get a good sound as well. Okay, it's a matter of taste. It's a matter of and something I don't have, and I think Ryan doesn't have neither. This well trained here, but with this one you get a way good enough sound. Okay, so this is one of the surprising items I have to talk today. The second one is this Zoom Q8 camera. Hello, everybody. So, besides getting this absolutely nice image, it has a 160 degrees wide lens. Let me just turn this off, which is good. For instance, if you have yes, Tommy. Tommy is asking on my side, does it comes with a preamp? Yes, it has a built-in preamp. You can switch it here in the front. Okay, it has here a switch with a small. I lost it. Nice. I think I someday I'll get a prize by being the guy who loses more things. Okay, but believe me, I had a tiny screwdriver to switch here, and then you can activate the preamp. The thing is, and this applies to all the kind of preamps, when you turn it on, you need to turn on as well the phantom power. Okay, for instance, if I turn off the phantom power in my mixer, let me see if I can show you here, but probably not. You will lose. Okay, here. Now you're listening to me again because I turned on again the phantom power. Okay, so when you use inline preamp, you need to. They require this power to work. Not dynamic microphones, they don't need like this one or this one. But when you use inline preamp, you need to have the phantom power on. So, getting back to the camera, wide lens. So if you have a small room, this will give a wider angle, which is nice. Besides the quality of the camera, you will get as well an amazing audio recorder. Yes, because Zoom, it's if not the best, one of the best audio recorders brands in the world. So they kind of blended everything, a nice camera with an amazing audio recorder, and you will get this in a tiny camera. The thing is, it's a tiny camera, and as you can tell, it looks pretty awesome. I think I would recommend easily this. If you don't want, for instance, if you want to switch from a webcam to a HDMI connected camera without spending too much money, I would recommend this because besides you can use the built-in microphone, which sounds pretty well too, and also you can connect two more microphones as far as they are XLR or with a jack of quarter of inch, something like this. Let me show you. There you go. I think you may know this. So this could be a really nice option for you as a camera and audio recorder, because besides that, when you are recording, this will record separately the video track and the audio track. So you don't need to rip off the audio at the end to get it. There you go. These are okay, and this was not highlighted, which is nice. I'm doing an amazing thing here today. The camera should be listed in my carousel, hopefully. Yes, it is. So it's now highlighted if you want to take a look at it. Are you ready to go to the next section, my friend?
I am, yes.
Okay, back to this. So you get more than you pay section or value items, like our good friend Ryan likes to call this section. What do you have for us?
I gotta find the right one. The Philips Norelco 3800 shaver is the one that I would put in here. It's not new. I just put it back in the box because I moved everywhere. I've had this for over a year or so, but I would say I have a lot of different razors that I've used and a number that I like. This one, the Philips Norelco 3800, maybe my favorite one in the $100 price range. I don't know, but I like it. I think it gives you a very smooth shave while you are shaving, and a lot of people just really like the Norelcos. So if you're looking for a Norelco shaver, the 3800 $79.99 is a great choice right there. I'll put it in the you get more than you pay for section today. Also in that section, I would like to throw in, I was going to say the Bonsai 10 sheet paper shredder. It is available right here. I did not know which one was out front, but that is the Bonsai 10 sheet paper shredder. It is a crosscut paper shredder. Some things to think about when you're looking at paper shredders. For most home users, 8 sheets, an 8 sheet paper shredder is enough. I know that one's a 10 sheet, but it's on sale. The price is pretty good, $52.99. But how many sheets of paper can it handle? That matters. Does it do credit cards? If you get an 8 sheet or above, almost all of those will do credit cards as well. What's the runtime on it? And I believe this one has a 5-minute continuous runtime, so you can shred 10 sheets of paper over and over again for 5 straight minutes. That's a lot of papers to shred. And then finally, is it a crosscut? Meaning instead of cutting it into strips, does it cut it into tiny little chunks? And this one, it does 10 sheets. It'll do credit cards, 5 minutes of runtime, and yes, it does cross-cutting as well. So that's a great, in my opinion, a value shredder. I recommend people do not go less than an 8-sheet paper shredder. Reason for that is if you read some reviews and look at some, examples of people that use them, they say less than 8 sheet, like the 6 sheet and the 4 sheet shredders, just don't have the power that people would like their shredder to have. So I do recommend go at least 8 sheets. Tommy made some comments out there about the Javiana flip-flops, and he said his that he ordered the other day are showing up in just a few minutes. Tommy said he's going to put on his flip-flops and dream of the beach and avoiding the seagulls. And then Tommy asked if I'm doing a lawn show this weekend. I probably will do a lawn show either Saturday afternoon or Sunday afternoon. I'll probably try to get out there quick for an hour to do a little bit of lawn show. So yes. All right, back to you, Mr. Marco, and I think you are on that side of me now. Now you're on that side. Let's hear about your you get more than what you pay for products.
Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, this one may sound good.
Hello, how are you? So, it's time to talk about value items. Okay, let's start.
This first one, I think. Well, it's this Lamical foldable phone stand, and this was sent for me to me by Lamico. Let me put myself bigger so I can enjoy my beauty.
The world needs more of your beauty,
Absolutely.
Marco.
Absolutely. So let me give you more details about it. Okay, so this is rugged. You can open this to hold the cell phone, and it's rugged here too, so it doesn't scratch your cell phone. You may open it like this. Okay, you can tilt it, and also you can stretch this. Woo! Look how awesome. Also, you have this rugged feet here in the base. One thing is the base, it's heavy, so it will give you kind of more stable position to your cell phone. Okay, and let me show you. I think this angle probably. So as you can see, look how elegant this is. And this is something that I like about Lamico products. They are really elegant, okay, well designed and affordable. And I'm gonna tap so you can see this. It's sturdy. Okay, so this is my first value product. The other one is hopefully somewhere, and you may take a look all Lamical products because they are pretty nice. But let me see if I can find my. Okay, this. And I can't stress enough, one of the things I like most about these in-ear monitors by ME Audio is the fact that they are so low profile. It's really hard to tell that I'm wearing earphones right now, but if I turn my head around, you can see that in my beautiful designed ears, I have earphones. Okay, they go in the back. Okay, they have here also a piece to adjust this in your the back of your hair so it gets really fitted. Okay, pretty nice sound as well, even though when you buy a $14 product you can be that require about the sound quality, but in fact they sound good. Low profile, you will get also a nice case to carry it with some replacements of the ear tip so you can get the right one for you, which is nice as well. So this is a really nice thing for me too. Just let me see. No, we are. Yes, we need to move to the next section. We
We
have two
do.
more to cover. Are you ready?
I think so.
So it's time to cover one of our favorite sections, which is our wish list. Ryan, what do you have?
My wish list today has to do a little bit with moving my office to a different location. A very electric stand desk, Very VARI is the name of the brand, and they make sort of high-end electric stand desk. Getting one of them is on my wish list because as part of the office move, one of my desks went to a different room in the house, and I do not have a sit stand desk. I have these shelves right here, but I think I'm going to be taking those out eventually, and I might bring another desk in and maybe put some wheels on it so that I can move it around. Like in my old desk or my old office, I loved having the ability to move around a desk. So I might be doing that, but I've been wanting to try one of their desks for a while, and now might be an appropriate time to get one of those or to try it out. So that's my wish list item today.
Good. So the landlord even allowed you to bring your furniture.
Well, my landlord took some of my furniture,
Okay.
and so they traded me my height adjustable sit stand desk for these nailed into the wall non-movable desks. You guys can't see it, but they're kind of worn out. They don't look very nice anymore. But it was an even swap. Even swap.
Okay. Perfect. So my favorite, well, not favorite, one of the items on my wish list is this Black Magic Design Atom Mini. This is a camera switcher. If, for instance, right now I have two cameras, the other one, I have another one, but I'm not using it right now, which are connected via HDMI. Okay. I'm thinking, and this will lead me to my next item in the wish list, this Sony Alpha ZV-810, ZVE-10, which is another camera that maybe I will get to. Okay, so this switcher, the good thing is instead of buying 4 different video capture cards, you buy just one like this, and this will allow you to connect 4 different cameras, switching them easily, which is nice as well. You can connect, for instance, a monitor so you can see what you will get, which is nice as well. And this Black Magic Design, it's one of the best brands when we talk about video switchers, cameras. It's a really nice camera. And also it has this amazing software, the DaVinci Resolve, which is an amazing video editor. And the second the second item is this camera, the ZV-E10. Okay, this is a recent camera, and one of the things this camera has good for creators is the fact that it focus really well when we are, for instance, showing products. It has a focus that focus actually what we want to show, which is nice as well. It's a pretty nice camera. You can change lenses, which is good as well, and it has a pretty nice price as well, which is good. So these are my 2 wish list items. If you want to send them to me, Ryan, I can provide you with my address.
I myself would really love one of those Sony ZV-E10 cameras as well. They came out late last year, like right
Yes.
around the holiday season. I want to say maybe late October, early November, and they sold out within weeks. And they have not been in stock until just a couple of weeks ago. The Sony ZV-E10 kind of came back, but it was the vloggers, video content creators camera of choice late last year, and they just sold them all out. And you
Yes.
and I did not act quick enough to get ourselves one.
And the thing is, also you can connect it and power the camera, the camera, only using the USB cable. So you don't need to use battery nor HDMI cable. Even though it's better to use you'll get a better image using the HDMI cable. So I think we are ready to go to the last section of today.
Let's do it. We're close to on time today.
Let's do this. So it's time for us to sneak on the other's carousel and ask about a given product. Ryan, do you want to start?
I'm gonna go start. I was gonna go look through your carousel a little bit. Oh, let's just start since you're right next to it. Let's hear about the smartwatch. The smartwatch.
Okay. And I'm wearing it
How convenient.
Okay, so one of the good things about this smartwatch is, let me just show you, it's the price. Okay, really value watch as well. Okay, you can sync it with a cell phone app, so you can see how you're doing, how you're performing. Okay, you can slide and see all these features, heartbeat rate. You can also control player, for instance. You have 24 different sports that you can set here. Okay, so you can see how you're doing. Okay, sometimes okay, you can see the weather, the sleep, but I don't sleep with my watch because could be dangerous, mostly for me. Okay. And one of the things that I like, besides all of, is the fact that you can, okay, I need to move to turn this on. You can switch the display. It has 5 different displays. What you need to do, okay, there you go. You need to press this for 3 seconds, I think. This will shrink a little bit, as you can tell. And then you can pick from one of the 5 options. Once you get the one you like most, mine is this one, you tap once and there you go, which is nice too. It does everything a smartwatch was supposed to do. Like counting the steps, the kilometers. It's in kilometers because it's my metric system. Okay, heartbeat rate, how many calories you burned. Pretty nice.
Tommy wants to
So
know how long does it stay charged? Do you have to charge it every day? Does it hold a
no,
full day's worth of
that's a
charge?
good question. Thanks so much for asking, because it's actually a thing that I like about it. Usually it lasts 1.5 week.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yes, this is something that I really like about this watch, and I really appreciate that you asked, because for me it's one of the good things about this smartwatch is the fact that I don't need to be charging it every day.
Years ago when I worked at Microsoft, so in like 2016, they came out with a smartwatch and it was kind of cool, but it only held its charge for about 13 hours. So it wouldn't even make it for a full day. So when you're saying a week and a half, that is impressive. Anyhow, that Microsoft watch, I kind of wish I would have kept mine because they don't make it anymore and it's like a tech relic now.
Yes,
But I think I got
you
rid of
could
it.
sell it and then you buy a Ferrari.
I could. Yes.
Okay, it's my turn.
It is your turn. And you
Okay,
can pick whatever you want to out of my carousel. You don't have to pick what's currently
randomly.
highlighted. You can try random
Like usual.
or random like usual. I don't care.
Okay, let's completely randomly the Yeti Rambler.
Totally random. We've
Absolutely.
got this figured out. You didn't have to pick the Yeti Rambler today, but we'll go with it because it's a good one, and I should talk about it anyhow. This is my Yeti Rambler mug in the Alpine yellow color, which is Yeti's new color for 2022. I liked it. I'm usually a fan of red. Well, I still am a fan of red, but my previous water bottle was red. I saw this one and I was like, it makes me think of summer. You know, the yellow makes me think of sunshine, lemonade. So I decided to get one. Plus, I like the top. It's called the Chug Cap, and because of the way it is designed, you can drink a lot of water faster than some of the other designs. It does go in the dishwasher if you're like, how do you get ice and water in there? That hole's not super big. This part comes off. The whole top comes off. So then you've got your regular water bottle there. But that is the Yeti Rambler. 18 ounce. It does fit in a regular, cup holder in a car. It fits in the on the side of your backpacks. You can fit this in the cup holders on the side of your backpack. But I'm a big fan of the Yeti Rambler. It's during the summer months, it's been in my office most mornings for my morning show because I fill it with ice cold water. So yes, great choice, Marco. I have no idea where you came up with that idea to choose the Yeti Rambler, but it's great.
I like to surprise you. So, unfortunately, we came to the end.
We did.
Okay, what's happening? Okay, let me do this.
We don't know what's happening.
So, hope you liked. This is no sound effects. I hope you like it. This live
show today.
Wow.
It was fun. It was entertaining. We really love to spend this afternoon on my side, morning on Ryan's side with you.
You gotta pause for a second. Some new Amazon live streamer needs to come on and use that voice the entire time, so like we don't know what they really sound like, and they would just sound like that. Maybe Mr. Moderator needs to put a paper bag over his head and put that filter on and talk like that.
That would be nice. Yes. So next week, hopefully, we will be back with more new arrivals. Hope Customs re-release all these 10,000 products I have there. I think they are building a new warehouse to put everything that brands are sending to me.
Oh, all right. Hey, well, thank you everybody so much for tuning into the show. Thanks. I should give one more shout out. Thanks to Jenniverse back here for sponsoring the show. They provide portable power stations. So if you're interested in those, I guess quickly ask a question because we're about to end the show. But Jenniverse does a whole number of power stations. You can get the Home Power One just like that. You can also get the Home Power One as a bundle with 2 Home Power Ones, 2 solar panels, or you can get it just 2 Home Power Ones, or you can get what I have. I have 1 Home Power One, 2 solar panels. But those are great for emergency backup. They're great for bringing portable power with you. So thanks to them for sponsoring the shows here. Thanks to my friend Marco for being here. Thanks to all the viewers for stopping by the show. I hope you have, or both of us hope you have, a fantastic weekend ahead. I am sure I will do a live outdoor mowing show either Saturday afternoon or Sunday afternoon this weekend. But then on Monday morning, I will be live about 9:30 for my regular Ryan's Remote Work Hangout show. But I will also have Christina Nietzsche join me at 10 o'clock Monday morning as well. Marco, do you got some plans for any shows coming up this weekend? Marco has no shows, so if he happens to be live, stop by and say
I
hello
like to surprise. I'm kind of stealth or whatever.
Stealth. Surprising.
Live streamer.
Yes. Tommy says he loves his Alpine Yeti. Easy to clean and very sturdy. Those Yeti mugs really are nice. So good to know out there. Anyhow, that's all I've got, Marco. I think you can sign us off.
Thank you so much. See you next week. Bye, bye, bye. Bye,
Bye,
bye.
everybody. Thanks, Tommy.